That's okay. We can start it over.
Good, I was scared.
No one's ready.
I turned the fucking click track off. Whatever.
Too bad.
Wow.
Hey! Dude, he got fucking angry there for a second.
I mean,
I don't know,
I
I went
went only
somewhere
for a
else.
split second.
Anyway, this is WinterHouse Gaming Podcast number 43. My name's
I'm
David.
Tony. I wanted to say it before you.
You did. You said
Yeah,
it like right exactly
congratulations
when I
to
said
me.
it. Good
Yeah.
job.
Now I'm Tony, and everyone else is just whatever.
I'm David.
Oh, you fucker. I knew you were going to do that. You piece of shit. All right, so today we got guest, a friend of mine, Lance, and his partner over here.
Nick.
Not part. I
I
mean,
know.
Hey,
Right?
I know
I
it's
did it on
2018, but not everyone has to be partners.
I did it on purpose, but he fucking got me before I could joke
the,
about
only,
it.
the important thing is that I did get his name right.
It's Nick.
Nick.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Slick Nick the ruler.
Exactly.
All right.
The
Yeah.
ruler.
He's like, wait, what?
Picnic.
Good thing to know.
What?
It's good. It's a good thing that my short-term memory works.
No,
So.
it's perfect.
short
Yeah.
term.
So we
Who are
got
you?
Nick and Lance. How's it going, guys?
No, let's go.
Who are you?
Yeah.
That's me.
David. I said it twice.
No.
Nice to meet you, Charlie.
You bastard.
Okay, so let's just go ahead and get right down to business. The thing that everybody wants to hear more about: the big release that just came out yesterday, Nintendo Labo.
Crickets. Can you put crickets right here? Like just gap it and then do crickets and then nobody else.
No. If we're not talking about Smash, I don't want to talk about anything.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
Well,
or Animal Crossing. Come on, Animal Crossing.
Hey, you know what? His girlfriend
Oh,
will fight
yeah,
you
dude.
to the death.
She would hump your leg
I
about
love
that.
Animal Crossing.
Do
I don't
you really?
care who
Okay.
you are. Come on.
I don't know a lot about Animal Crossing, but I would like to know what the hell is so awesome
Bells
about it.
and Mr. Rossetti and
And Tom Nook, you just
Tom
got
Nook,
to
yeah.
bow down to his obvious power.
All Hill
over
yeah.
you.
Yes, all hail Tom Nook.
Tom Nook.
All hail
So
him.
what do
Hail
you
him.
what do you do in this?
You
game?
just live.
Dude?
You talk
You
to your
can-
neighbors.
You talk to don't do that randomly though. If
Yeah.
you send them letters, they'll send you letters like, "Hey, stop talking to me so much."
Mm-hmm.
They're real sassy, real quick.
No.
Yeah, they can.
There's
Send
so-
those
wait,
letters to Dave.
They
I
get
put them under
sassy,
his
man.
door.
I don't know if it's the translation, but especially the GameCube edition, they get real nasty. with
Some
you.
of them really don't want you talking to them.
They rip on you so
Yeah.
hard. It's like, like if you get stung by a bee, it's like, oh, your face looks awful.
She's like,
Oh,
you're a piece of
thanks.
shit. You
face
got
looks
stung
like
by a
something
bee.
about
God.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Your face looks awful.
It's awful. Wow.
Yeah, about that. Can you
It's like-
please fix your face for me?
Wait, but nothing happened to me.
Or if it happens to be raining and you're not carrying an umbrella, don't talk to anyone. Like, wow, you're soaking wet. What's wrong with you? It's like, I'm sorry, I'm not rich and have an umbrella.
Wow, I'm sorry. I'm just such a piece of shit.
I
sorry,
still
carry
I
an
still owe
umbrella
Tom Nook
around.
500,000 bells,
Yep.
Tom. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I have
Well,
no
you
idea what
you
the fuck
arrived in
you're
his
talking
about.
Wait, Lance, do you know what they're
get
talking
you all
about?
set up?
Oh, they lost me.
No.
He lost me.
I recently
very
jumped back
beginning.
into the GameCube
Yeah.
version of it, so that's why
Dude, that's
I'm kind
great,
of.
man. I didn't even know what to expect. Like, I
great.
I had the same reaction to Animal Crossing that I had when I first played Pikmin. And
Pikmin.
I-
it was,
no,
it
I
was-
liked
that was
Pikmin,
the
it
game.
yeah.
was bizarre.
I think the
Pikmin
most
is
tragic
bizarre.
thing.
Not bad at all. It was just bizarre.
The most tragic thing about the GameCube is how undersold it was.
Yeah.
I guess it was the worst product Nintendo's had.
Yep.
Yeah, it's
The GameCube?
the worst one. And you know what was the best one? The
I mean,
Wii,
Galaxies weren't that
somehow.
bad.
Yeah.
But no, like the sales on GameCube were bad,
Yeah.
and the releases were bad.
And those
Yeah.
tiny
people
little
ripped on the
discs.
fact
I
that
never-
Luigi's Mansion was the launch title. It's like not a Mario title. Ooh, that's scary. It's different. Oh no.
I never bought a
If you
GameCube.
close your eyes and you
Yeah.
I never
pretend
bought
hard
a GameCube,
enough,
so
you know, it's pretty much Mario.
They had a 4x4 game on GameCube. I actually liked it.
Yeah.
I love
I had
GameCube.
Smuggler's Run
I had
Warzone.
64.
Oh my god, I
That was
fucking love the
awesome.
original Smuggler's Run, but I
Oh,
think
yeah,
we
dude.
already, yeah.
And then
Yeah,
Melee.
but
The
Cheers.
endurance?
Oh,
Oh, fuck
but
yeah.
you're over there,
Ready?
so
Yeah.
you gotta get
The
fuck
endurance
out.
on that
Yeah.
was amazing. It was like
I know.
100
It
fucking
was
laps,
so
and it
good.
took forever.
Yep. But no, I think that with Animal Crossing, it was one of those things where like I arrived in town and you got off the train and then you met Tom Nook. He's like, hey, we'll get you all set up. We'll get you squared away. Here's your house. Here's everything you need. By the way, that'll be 7 million bells.
Yeah.
It's like, here's your
He
mortgage. You
instantly
got to pay this
loan
off.
sharks you.
Yeah.
Immediately, he's like, okay, so work for me then. He's like, what do you mean? I just got out of town. Oh, no, you're working for me for the next 3 days.
It's like, you got a house.
So
I
there's-
just gave you this mortgage. You got to pay off.
So
like,
you instantly go
Start off in debt.
in the mob, like
So there's a
mob
lot of
boss.
there's a lot of real life things there. You start off in debt. That's
Yeah.
true. Yeah. It teaches us
Yep.
soon that
So-
everything
Sounds like
sucks
Basically, as soon as
Right.
I moved out
Yeah.
of my parents and I got my own place, I'm like, shit, Animal Crossing was right. You just start out your life like just in debt.
You do.
But then you get
Where
that
did it all
little
come
taste.
from? I don't know.
You
You're
get-
18 now. You're poor.
Yeah. You get that little taste of a nice new carpet though, and I gotta
Yep.
change my walls now, and I gotta get that
Right.
random slot machine at a Tom Nook's shop because why wouldn't I want a slot machine in my house next to my
Yeah,
bed,
dude.
my modern bed?
I'm never going to play this, but I would watch it. Like I would watch somebody else play.
I
it.
got to get my basement renovated now.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Like, I got to spend like $10,000
shit.
on this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm gonna expand my room instead of having it by a 4x4. It's gonna be 6x6. I'll imagine the possibilities.
take the carpet out of the sex dungeon.
Yeah.
I mean, those are the type of things you have to do.
That's what I call
I
my
would just be
basement.
at work and people would be like, Tony, what's the matter? And I'm just like, I don't know what I'm gonna do with my remodel of my new house.
It's like,
And they're like, oh,
I
you're
haven't even touched yet.
And they're like, oh, you're remodeling your new house?
Yeah.
This
Yeah.
actually
Except my
sounds
neighbors are
horrible.
dicks.
It sounds absolutely horrible.
No, it's amazing.
It is amazing.
Yeah.
Is that where? I mean, realistically, is that where like the Farmvilles came from and all those fucking stupid Facebook
It
games?
came out around the same
Yeah.
time. It was
Yeah.
kind of like a fad. I feel like
Yeah.
because there was a few games kind of like that. The
And there's only
game, but
one person on the planet that's still obsessed and plays it. And it's his girlfriend.
Yeah.
Harvest
bro.
Moon,
Yeah.
Harvest Moon,
Was it Harvard?
No.
Harvest Moon, or Animal Crossing.
No, Animal
Animal
Crossing.
Okay.
Animal Crossing.
Like,
Yeah.
I was like,
No, I
who
was talking
plays
about-
Harvest Moon still?
No, nobody plays.
Oh no,
it.
everyone's
No.
on Stardew Valley.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Stardew Valley now.
Duh.
It's like, oh, hello.
She
No,
plays
Eric-
the DS
Eric
version
actually
most
loves
of the
that game,
time.
Stardew
Actually,
Valley.
Stardew Valley?
Yeah.
But then again, he
Yeah.
played Hateful Boyfriend, so
He did. He was doing this weird fetish thing with the pigeons and
Pigeon dating simulator.
pigeon dating.
You guys ever heard of that?
Pigeon Dating Simulator?
Yeah.
It's Hateful Boyfriend, right?
No.
Yeah.
It's
You gotta-
fucking
you gotta
weird.
check
I'm
it out.
disappointed I haven't, honestly.
You got to check
It's a
it out.
fucking dating sim with pigeons.
All right.
And our other affiliate, Eric, is just he was. I don't even want to talk about
How
it. It makes
many
me angry.
But here you are talking
Yeah,
about it.
or
Dude, it's
dating
fucking
sim,
weird.
My Little Pony dating sim. That's
Yep.
what I'm about.
Yeah. Just
I'm
go
all
back to the
about
Tamagotchi days.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Let's go on to talk about the GameCube. I felt like very wax nostalgic about that.
Isn't it weird?
What would you like
Yeah.
to talk to
The
about
best,
that?
the best
Um,
controller
Yep.
ever, too. I was like, okay,
I liked
Yeah.
it. It was good. For my, I mean, my hands weren't.
it was perfect.
That's
Super
why
large, so
they
it was okay.
included GameCube controller ports on the Wii. The best thing they could possibly have done with the Wii is give you the option to not use the Wii modes.
And
That
if you don't
was
want to.
that was a
The
ballsy
Wii
move,
mode
but yeah.
sucked.
So
Let
bad.
me
Yeah,
tell
so
you
bad.
about the worst controller you could ever have in your entire life. The Wii mode.
Yep.
And then they had the one before it, the Wavebird, the wireless GameCube controller. You could throw that through a microwave run, like a minute in the microwave, and throw it in the dryer and be fine.
You can
Done.
fucking take
Yeah.
it across town. It'll hold across town. It'll hold steady, man.
Yeah,
Like,
dude, you could go down.
You can you can
Across the
wall up your
street.
buddy in Smash Bros from down the street.
Yes, and then they come out.
I
with
literally played while I was taking a shit one day against
wouldn't you?
Eric. So
That's hilarious.
no, like the GameCube though, like you're correct that it did underperform, and which is unfortunate. But that thing was built like a fucking tank.
It was, dude.
I've dropped that thing 800 times, and
the
Still
biggest thing I
runs.
loved
Nothing.
about it.
Still
The
runs.
biggest thing I loved about it was
I have
the
mine.
handle.
Still,
yeah,
the handle.
I thought it was
Yeah.
fantastic.
Frickin' handle.
I'm like, you carry it around everywhere. You don't even have to put it in a
Fucking,
bag.
you get mad. You
Yeah,
can fucking
man.
Hey,
chuck
man,
it
those
across.
things
you
are
can take it to your
indestructible
bro
as hell,
Chad's
man.
house, play some GameCube.
I
play some
mugged,
Natty
like-
Ice.
I mugged like 3 or 4 nuns with that fucking thing too. So I mean,
so
it
it
is
was
what
you.
it is. Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. They never found me.
God of War.
Just kidding.
That's
God
actually
of
the
War.
release that he wanted
Yes,
to talk about.
yes.
Not
It was.
Labo.
You
Fucking Labo,
You went into the
man.
fucking dark ages with the
Labo?
Labo.
Speaking of which,
Labo?
actually,
What is-
Labo, we saw it in stores today.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
We got a picture of Tony holding it.
Did you
Yep.
burn it with fire?
No, I
No?
just put it back.
Yeah. I'm
And
not spending $70
about my
on a
day?
piece of fucking cardboard.
Yep.
You could
I-
spend $70 on anything on Amazon.
I only burn
and then
the
get
things
it home and play with the cardboard.
that I feel strongly enough about to burn it. And I didn't feel strongly enough one way or the other about the Labo.
Yeah.
And I just looked, hey, it's cardboard.
With a little bit of
And
sensors
then
on
I
it,
walked
you know.
away,
There,
yeah.
there's
Good for
some
you,
sensors
Nintendo, you
underneath
fucking
the
weirdos.
cardboard.
I don't even know what that is.
Oh my
It's-
god, you
I guess
don't?
I don't even know what that
Crazy.
is.
It's unreal. Do you want to explain
Nintendo's
it real
cornered the
fast?
recycling market is crazy.
Okay, so I'll just explain it super fast.
Please do.
It's cardboard boxes that they fold in specific ways, and you actually use the switch
okay.
remotes.
Oh, wait.
to
Yeah,
put
they
into
hook
it.
into the
Got
side.
You had me
Yeah.
at
Got you.
cardboard boxes.
Yeah.
It's one of those little quirk.
Oh, that's definitely a
Yeah.
Japanese
Yeah.
thing. That's definitely would be popular in Japan.
Yeah, not
Well,
here.
since you're
Not
the
here.
resident
Yes.
Asian dude here,
It's,
tell us about that.
I mean, it
Yeah.
would make sense in Japan, but not around here.
Yeah.
That's
Just,
true.
That's just a culture
They're more
thing.
cutesy.
Well,
in
here's
Japan
the
than we
odd
are.
thing about that comment you just made. You would need a lot of room to play this, and I feel like all the apartments in Japan are
You go outside.
the size of my
you-
bathroom.
You just be creative.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just
all
how
right.
it is over
You're just
there.
down the streets, kids just hanging out in the street playing
Yep.
Labo. What's he doing? I think he's fighting cardboard monsters. I don't know what he's
got his
doing.
cardboard.
Hey,
with him,
man.
He's fine.
Okay, so you want to go back to God of War because that
Yes.
is the
No, I want you guys to go to God of War. You bought it, and you've been playing it. I
Okay.
never played God of War in my entire
So-
life.
We'll discuss real quick. I mean, what do you want to say about God of War? It's fantastic, and it's exactly.
Yes.
It's actually not exactly what I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more open world.
I did too, to be honest.
Like Horizon and stuff like that.
That's
but
the way
it
that they
wasn't.
kind of gave us some sort of idea that it might be a little bit more
Right.
open world.
Mm.
But it's still pretty linear, just like most other God of War games have been.
Yeah.
So
I
So
feel
I
like it's
didn't-
more personal. Like I like
It
the
is a
fact
little
that
more
the
personal.
camera's up closer to him, and instead of taking on hordes of enemies at once,
yeah,
it's very
instead of
kind
the
like
camera
singularly
sort of
focused.
you know, being hovering
It's much
above
more
him.
personal.
Yeah.
It is.
That's
Yeah.
nice.
Yeah, and it's kind of like Bloodborne, right? I mean, it plays like Bloodborne.
Oh, are we gonna start making that? Oh,
in
it's
the
just like-
sense that it's
Yeah, I mean, you
a
have to.
video
How do you
game
explain
and you do things.
If it wasn't, if it wasn't,
Is it Dark Souls?
if it wasn't the same
Kind
as the old
like
God of
Halo
Wars,
Wars in that way.
if it wasn't the same as the old God of Wars, like
They
played
hate
the
me.
same, I wouldn't say it's like any other game, but it does have the kind of the Bloodborne feel to it,
Yep.
from what I've seen with Bloodborne.
Yep.
Which is
In
the
The
very
parrying.
10 minutes
and-
you played.
Yeah.
I couldn't get through that fucking door. I don't want to talk about it.
It's so good.
Okay.
It's so good. Just,
One of these
you
days we'll
gotta-
try again.
Is it difficult though?
What?
Is there difficulties in
Yes,
God of War?
there is.
You can change easy, medium, hard kind of crap.
Regular difficulty is difficult.
Okay.
Yeah, it's actually it gives you a nice challenge.
I
All right.
was pleasantly surprised at how many times I died
we
in the
streamed
first
it
hour.
last night, and there was this. I don't want to give too much away, but there was this big boss battle with another god of
You just
sorts.
gave the whole thing away. A boss battle.
I did not say what god.
Okay.
It's a Norse god. That much you could probably guess from the game and where it takes place.
The Norse god,
But-
Steve.
Yes, that
Steven.
one.
My name
Okay.
is Jeff.
Is there some? who
So you're
call
battling
me-
Steve
Yeah.
down the street,
Yep.
and it took us a good 15 minutes.
It was impressive, like
It was
the
quite a long
normal
battle.
difficulty, because they do want you to see, I think, in my opinion, I guess, that they want you to see how much he's struggling as a father god, not a young
He's trying,
sleeping with everyone
yeah.
god. I mean,
he's
he
trying
yeah.
to hide his age,
His-
and he's trying to hide the fact
his
that
emotion-
he's actually a god.
and he's trying to hide the fact that he has a child that he's trying to protect. So he's you can kind of tell that he's struggling with all that shit. And my
I
favorite
think
thing
he's trying
about
to hide the fact that he wants to murder that kid.
the god did, yeah.
No, I meant.
Isn't
Oh,
that,
Kratos?
Isn't that every
Yeah.
parent though?
Okay, so that's actually funny you
The
mentioned that,
dialogue.
because that actually goes into my next favorite thing about the game. Well, my favorite thing about the game is the dialogue.
Oh,
I
it's
mean,
hilarious.
he doesn't hold back.
No.
I mean, if the kid fucks up and he's like, it's not like don't do it again. It's like be better.
hey,
I'll
be
just-
better.
I'll just slit your fucking throat, kid.
What pisses me off though is he goes,
Don't be sorry. Be
be
better.
better.
Get good, kid.
Yeah,
Be good.
exactly. So
Get good.
a lot of tough love with him. The part that fucking pisses me off is he goes, the kid goes, "Oh, we shouldn't go down that way," and he goes, "We do what we want." But he tells the kid, "No, you fire when I fire." I'm like, okay, you know what? You're fucking being just a huge asshole. But the dialogue in it is so fantastic, and it does give you that personalized experience, and you feel like you're playing an actual adult game.
Good, because like when you were playing the new one, I was playing God of War, like the first one, because I got the big saga, like all the 5 games or whatever. So I was playing God of War 1, and it sounds like you guys were having a great time, and I was trying to push a fucking box across like a fucking ship,
Yeah.
and I was failing at it like spectacularly.
Yeah.
But it was I was jealous
Yeah.
actually of all the sounds and the hoops and the hollering
Yeah.
that you were making. I'm like, put this fuck.
There's this one fucking
Your
dwarf.
goddamn
There's
boss.
this one dwarven character that.
Oh, the little fucking blue
Yeah,
guy
yeah,
from the Blue Man
he's-
Group. Yeah.
He's like swears all the time.
Yeah.
Like angry. He's hilarious.
He goes, "We need to leave." He goes, "I don't fucking care." And I'm like, "Okay, rude." First of all,
sass.
sass.
Cut the sass.
First of all,
He's got that big fucking turkey T-Rex that he had.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it's great. We do recommend it. I think last week in the podcast 42, I said that it could be game of the year. I don't know.
so early to
I-
make that fucking call, isn't it, Dave?
I'm telling you.
He's
Because the game of the
making
year
a,
is Monster
state,
Hunter
a
World.
statement.
Here's the thing, though. God of War has almost never made a horrible game. They've made games that weren't super great,
3 was,
but it's never been horrible. It has never been absolutely horrible.
2 was amazing.
2 is amazing. Absolutely.
So in that sense, with the hype and with everything, and then even with what I've seen, I don't know. It's going to be in the top 5. It absolutely will. It could even be in the top 2. But I don't think it's going to be
I
game
I guess
of
it
the
just
year.
depends on who
3.5?
you ask.
Yeah, no, it is. I mean, that's
Definitely on
it's
who
my
you ask.
fucking
but-
opinion. God,
Oh yeah, I know.
condescending
God.
motherfucker.
Well, it's gonna be in my top 5 anyways because I really fucking enjoy it.
That's perfect. I love it.
Yeah.
But then we have Red Dead Redemption 2 coming out, and we
Ooh.
have all this
Detroit
other-
becoming human.
and then Anthem, if that fucking ever gets released.
Not this year, probably.
No, they keep talking
Kingdom
about
Hearts
pushing it back.
Fucking
Kingdom Hearts
BioWare.
3, 2000. fucking
2000 XX. It could be within the next.
Whenever
2055.
that will come
2000
out along
something.
the new alongside the new Tool album.
Yes.
Yeah,
yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah,
right.
that'll be
actually.
the same year, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
And Half-Life 3,
Yep.
right after.
Right.
Yeah.
But it is a great game. I think everybody should get it, buy it. It's worth buying it. It's worth having it in your collection.
I agree.
Guys, have you either of you played The Witcher 3 at all?
Yes.
Yeah.
Boo.
I played it to.
Yes,
I didn't play it enough because I had school right after I got it. So
Yeah.
alright, well, it sucks. But
The Witcher series is coming to Netflix in 2020.
I'm
So,
pretty excited about that.
Yeah.
I
don't know how I
like-
feel about it.
I mean-
is it Netflix original?
I think so. Yeah.
Yes.
As long as
Of course
it's
it
Netflix
is, yeah.
original, it'd be better.
Live
Because
action?
They
or
have
animated?
Yes.
They have deep
live
pockets.
action.
Live action.
They have deep
And-
pockets. I like that.
I can't remember who's playing. What's his name? Snuffleupagus.
John Jacob Heimerschmidt.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
John
that
Jacob.
one.
Smitty Wargame Negerman Jensen.
That guy.
He was number one. But
I
no, I
like-
can't remember. I can't remember his name.
I like games that
Geralt.
become.
Geralt.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
I like games
I
that
think it was
become
like
movies.
some
People
weird-
were saying that Mark Hamill might play him.
the fuck.
Mark Hamill will
Like
play
voice
anyone.
He's
him.
100.
Yeah, I know.
What about Michael Fassbender? I could see him playing Geralt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just give it to Liam Neeson to get it over with.
Liam Neeson. I will find you.
There's a new Doom movie coming out.
Oh,
Who's
okay.
the star?
I
Well,
have no
The Rock.
idea.
I don't.
The
I'm not
Rock.
sure if I want
Kevin
that.
Hart. Combination of the both.
Danny DeVito.
Kevin Rock.
Kevin Rock.
Kevin Rock.
Oh my god! Wow.
I would like to see Mike Myers.
Michael Myers.
Yep.
Yep.
I'd like to see
Come back.
Mike Myers in anything.
Michael Miles.
He ruined his career back in,
He did.
I don't know, a decade and a half ago.
What? Yeah, the Love Guru. Come on.
Yeah, I mean,
He's still, dude. I love that.
I bet you fucking
I
did.
did. I fucking
That
love
does
that
not
movie.
surprise me
Yeah,
at
it does
all.
not.
I thought it was so funny. But I'm also an idiot.
Yep.
Okay.
On that.
And I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't a fan of Witcher 3.
Yeah.
I didn't like it very much.
really?
There were some things that I really liked about The Witcher 3, and then some things that I really didn't. And the things that I really didn't was depending on, where you were and the objects that you have, picked up, like certain items and stuff, you couldn't progress any further on in the game. So I got trapped in this one dungeon because I didn't have the specific item that it was calling for in the specific battle.
Was
I
it the
just-
water temple?
Wrong game.
Did you push the block instead of, did you
wait,
push the block instead of pull it? Because you're supposed to do that.
Yeah, because if you
Wrong
do
game.
that when you're on the ship, it's not. You're never
Dude,
gonna
you're
get it.
so
Yeah.
fucked.
You're gonna have such a hard.
Yeah, if
time.
you try
You're gonna
pushing that crate across the
You
ship
can't
like
fight- you
Tony
can't
did
fight
last
Bowser.
night, yeah,
Huh?
You can't fight Bowser when you do that.
no.
You just crush like a ton of games all into one. That's the most confusing thing I've ever
He
heard.
really is.
So Lance, what's up, man? Can you
just chilling.
want to tell the audience what happened to your eye?
Oh.
Can that be seen on the camera?
Oh yeah.
Can we zoom
Oh,
in or something?
oh, yeah.
I could. It's an endeavor though.
all right.
Well, that's right. Wait.
Right. Oh,
Right
so-
there.
yeah,
there
it
you
is.
go.
Yeah.
Well, I bought a military shovel at this military surplus place, and I thought it was pretty neat. And tri-fold ones. Went to pull that out, whip it out there, and it came right in my face. Yeah,
It came right.
Came right-
This is a family show.
Which
Can you say that?
you can say that.
you can say anything you
Really
want.
say whatever
So
you
the,
want.
the shovel came on Lance's face.
So what he's saying is he's into these weird fetishes. that-
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I think I
My
taught
tongue's
one of my
so quiet.
coworkers the other day about BDSM.
Now, did you get hit in the face with the shovel after you bought it or before?
Oh, it was after I bought it. I
Okay.
didn't whip.
He's trying to figure it out. Is what
Oh,
it
you
was.
showed
Yeah.
that
And
shovel.
it
to
was
his
like
boss.
it was the equivalent of
So you
looking
bought a
directly
shovel that you
into the
didn't even know
barrel
how
of
to
a gun,
work.
Yeah.
trying to clean it.
Was that?
And then you
Just
bought
like,
a
oh,
shovel you didn't even know how to work.
Yeah.
No, yeah, exactly.
Okay.
That's the point.
I was gonna
It's
ask
just the
'cause,
fun
like,
of it.
if you got hit with it before you bought it and then you still bought it, that's ballsy.
That works. Yeah, I got hit with that. That
I
hurt.
wish-
That
I
works.
wish
Now
that
I
was the
have
case.
to buy this thing.
Wait, I
Man, that
have a
shovel's
question.
effective. I'm
That's
gonna buy it.
effective.
Did you just flick it out like normally, or did you try to like Swiss Army knife that thing?
No, man, I
It
just
was
unzipped my
Like a
pants.
push thing.
Okay.
It
Oh, it
was,
was
just like a lever.
Yeah, it was just
I thought it
unfortunate.
was like spring loaded.
Oh, that's one of those trench digger ones. Yeah,
Yeah, it is. It
No.
folds up, put in your pocket.
yeah. Those
It
come
was
in
a
handy
what?
in the winter. It's trench. You,
Oh, okay.
It's a shovel or a hoe.
I thought you said.
Oh,
I thought you
Dirty-
said. I thought you said
Dirty
something
hoe.
else.
Dirty hoe.
Dirty trench hoe.
I thought you said something else.
The hell hags.
I mean, mind you, that was
Said
just
trench
an
digger.
hour ago. This happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's still sore.
So, yeah.
His whole eye's gonna be
Still
puffed.
got- still got a
Yeah.
nice-
That's what happens when you don't have critical listening skills.
Yeah.
You think that Dave says something offensive.
Wait, what did you think?
I
Can you
thought-
say what you thought I said?
No, I didn't.
Okay.
I said what you said, but
Okay.
I thought you
I know
said
where
something
you're going
else.
with that. I know where you're going with that, and we're going to digress from that. Because that is not what I said.
Yeah, okay.
It's very.
That's what happens when you don't have critical
Yeah,
listening
let's
skills.
which
Yeah.
what that
And
was.
Tony and I just kind of looked at each other and we're just like, wait a second.
Okay, out of context. So, Lance, what do you play, man? You so far you have played 0 of the games we've been talking about. So I'd like to get you involved
what
with
I
your.
play?
Here we go. It's gonna happen.
I swear to God.
Oh, what do
I'll
you want
say
me to start
Overwatch.
from?
No,
when I,
it's
one of
just-
my
Here you
first
go. What
games,
is
or
what do you play right now?
oh, right now?
Yeah.
Nothing.
Shovel Knight?
You sure? What's it called?
Too soon, dude.
I
Come
think
on,
you
it just
play
happened.
you play a specific game, don't you?
Oh yeah.
Zing.
I played a few games.
What's the one called? The specific one that I think you mentioned earlier. That
Which one?
the one you really
Sound
like.
it out. Act
It
it out.
could be Overwatch.
Oh, there's a fucking door! I fucking hate that.
And
Raise your hand if you knew where that was going.
oh, I knew that was coming. That's why.
That's why I
oh,
didn't
just
want
me.
to say
That's
it.
why I didn't want to say it.
Oh shit, Evening
I-
Panic's in the house.
Yeah. Hi, evening panic.
Oh, hi.
I've
Evening
dumped
Panic.
over
What's up, Evening Panic?
good about 500 hours
I've done it a lot. Of
and
Into
300.
Overwatch.
few hundred
Yeah.
hours.
Okay,
First
I've-
character
I've
was
seen-
300 hours
Sure.
of Diva.
Okay, so we've only had one other person that I think even plays Overwatch on the podcast. I think. Bobby Wasabi, didn't he play it?
He was a completely different type of person, though. And I
Yeah.
just,
Okay,
He
that's
did.
fine. Okay, so please,
He's
I've
Smash
seen the gameplay.
Mhm.
It's not that great. Like, what is so attractive about that stupid
Enlighten
game?
us,
Team-
please.
The
Blizzard
team
makes it.
compositions are really diverse.
And if
it's
it
really
works,
it's flexible depending on what you want to do and how you want to act
Yeah.
in the team.
You're
Yeah,
talking about
as-
classes.
yeah, classes like tank role, defense role. With
Healer support, blah blah blah. You know,
Yeah, what-
defensive.
Okay.
and the
Yeah,
roles the role I
typical.
typically
Yeah.
play.
You play
is
Team
tend to be-
Fortress, copy paste,
Yeah.
add some
Yeah,
more
yeah.
stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I play a tank role because most of the time I like to be more aggressive on the gameplay.
In the battle, like
Yeah.
you want to be right in the middle of it and
But
just
also-
hit hard.
But
Yeah.
also you can protect your team. So that's just your play style and how you like. It's where I
So
see
why
the
do
game
you
is
choose
just-
that game over any other game that does the same exact thing, which is all of them?
Yeah, you could do the same thing with WoW because WoW has the same sort of thing in their dungeon base too. Because the tank, DPS,
Also a
healer,
Blizzard
support,
game.
They have all the
Okay,
same thing.
so-
also a Blizzard game.
I
They do the
literally
same
just
shit.
thought of something, and I never thought of it before. So WoW has the same exact type of color scheme mechanic type thing, as far as just how it looks, very cartoony.
Mhm.
And do you think people were just looking for a place to go after WoW and just easily migrated to that section, or do you think that they
Actually,
would never have done that in the first
honestly,
place?
what hooked me on that game was a free day, like a free weekend. I played it one time.
Those son of a bitches, we would have never had this.
I
Conversation
played it
if
one
you
time
did.
and I played Diva and she was OP as
That's true.
fun.
You were playing at my
Man,
house,
she was
and then
Do you
just-
like Diva?
played for 12
oh
hours
yeah,
straight.
because I was naturally good at it.
That's really good at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
one thing we do on the podcast, and we've done it for almost a year now, is we discuss a little bit about gaming industry and Pornhub. So
Yes, I knew
And
where
Blizzard
this was going.
We
tries
haven't-
to stifle
I have
I will
known
spend-
about
I will
this
spend
market,
2
but I have
seconds-
not ventured in there.
I will spend 2 seconds on this, but I'm going to tell you that gaming, Overwatch itself has a massive porn market on
Huge.
Pornhub.
Yep.
enormous.
Dude, we follow that shit.
We do. We always tell people on the podcast
Oh, yeah.
what
We're tracking
percentage-
the trend. That's why the
Yeah.
chalkboard there.
Yeah, that's what we do. So you can get yourself right in that if you want.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know what you're into, but whatever it is, you can
I've
find it on
noticed that
Pornhub.
last
Right.
weekend Tracer porn.
Hey,
Tracer was
you can
big.
always
Way
refer to the WinterHouse Gaming Podcast to tell you what video games are on Pornhub too. Because
Yeah.
if we don't mention Pornhub once during this podcast
It's just not
each
a
week,
podcast.
I mean,
it's just not a
I'm
podcast.
a little bit scared because I found out that I heard tell that one of the without giving too much away, one of the bosses that you fought that I saw you fighting on God of War was actually a female. So Rule 34 being what it is and everything.
Always.
Pornhub's about to get scary.
Yes.
So
I know. I think I know the one you're talking about
Porn
specifically.
Do I see some
Wow.
Dom coming?
Yeah. Yep.
It's gonna be weird. Okay, so I guess I kind of get it, the whole Overwatch thing. I don't like it, but I get it. I do get it. It's a very attractive game. It's very intense. I know some of the battles.
It's very
are crazy.
fast paced.
it's a great game, it's a great game, but it's the toxic environment.
Oh,
I think
man.
Battleborn was
And I think
better,
that's
but
that was
the
where
toxicity
I'm
of the
so.
community is
But
what makes it
it's-
so shit.
that game was doomed
I
to
thought
fail.
Battleborn was way better,
Yeah.
but holy shit, was it doomed from the beginning?
Yeah.
You could find it for $1 at the Dollar General. I
And
mean,
you know what? It suffered the same fate as the Dreamcast did. It had just Battleborn came out almost exactly when Overwatch did, and
Overwatch
just kind
overshadowed
of just
it.
eclipsed it. Like
It's
overshadowed
Blizzard.
it.
They'll dump $100 million into something, no big deal, and then $200 million in commercials.
Chunk
And I think I know
Right.
why the toxic why the environment for that game is so toxic is because of the people that will just blindly just suck Blizzard's dick, and I don't understand
blindly.
why. Yeah, they just like, oh, Blizzard.
I'm one of those
Blizzard made it.
Blizzard
It
suckers,
must be
but
good.
I mean,
I'm still waiting for
First step is
StarCraft
just
Ghost.
accepting that fate.
So
Oh,
if
yeah.
you can tell me
StarCraft.
when that's gonna be made, then
Well, the thing is,
That
go ahead.
Overwatch was my first Blizzard game.
yeah.
Was it
That's
really?
true.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So weird.
I've played all of them.
Maybe I just.
Well, you evidently
I
get
know.
around
Maybe I just grew up.
a lot.
I'm not gonna say no.
I love.
He's not gonna say no.
I loved the first StarCraft. Like I played it a lot.
I like StarCraft. I thought it was great.
And then I don't know what happened. Somewhere along the way, like StarCraft 2 came out. I'm like, oh yeah, I should play that sometime. And then I bought it. Never played it.
Right.
I
Not
never
huge into
even
real time
ran the game.
strategies. That's where it lost
Yeah.
me. I don't like real time. Like Warcraft either. Like I did WoW. I did Hearthstone. I have that on my phone.
Yeah. You
Uh,
play Heroes of the Storm?
Heroes of Storm. I haven't played that, but it looks. I don't like RTS either. Though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge RTS guy.
Yeah. Like League of Legends makes me want to vomit. That's
Yeah. I would.
Man,
I would
that
say
is-
that has like
Hey,
the same
we
impact
That's been on.
on
That's
me.
been on
Yeah,
num-
dude,
number
that's-
one.
All right, at least we can
That's
bond
been the
over
number one
this.
Twitch theme
Yes,
for.
dude.
forever.
I'm not a
I think
fan.
that's gonna be.
Diablo though is amazing.
Oh yeah,
Diablo.
dude,
Okay,
I love
all
Diablo.
right.
2 and
At
3.
least
I
we're
played
on the
one,
same
and I
page.
played 2 in 7th grade on the laptops they gave us.
No matter
That's
how much
cool.
I played, I could never get past
Yes.
Torment 6. Couldn't do it.
And Diablo 3.
Yep, couldn't
Yeah.
do it.
You know
Torment's-
what?
yeah, I
Diablo
was
3
in
ruined.
Torment.
There was
you know-
Torment 11, I think.
That game was
it was
great,
like- I was
and
like
you know who
7 or-
ruined it for me?
Hmm.
I went online, met some guy that was so OP as fuck. He jumped all the gear on me. I'm like,
Found out
oh,
it
that's
was a
cool.
woman?
It was
So,
great for an
he
hour or
was
so,
farming.
and then
You ran into a farmer, and then he
and
just
I was
dumped all
I
the
was
money
just
into
too
it.
OP, and it ruined it for me.
Yeah.
And,
Oh, so he showed up in your game and then dumped a bunch of money in front of you, and then you
no,
just
all
thought
of
you
his
were
gear,
God?
all of
Oh.
his all of his gear, and it was all modded.
We call
So-
that
It
Donald
was all
Trumping.
modded, dude.
We call that Donald Trumping.
You just go in there and dump a load and leave.
So you just so you in turn became OP as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Someone
And
gave you
that's,
someone gave you a simple cool
That's
$1 million and you
Din
went fucking crazy with it.
Stuvel.
and it ruined the game
What?
for me.
Okay, so
I literally
that's
don't understand what he said either.
that is what you call Din Stuvel.
Just,
Are you swearing at me?
No,
I think he's having a
that's,
fucking.
You
Can't
know I
even
don't
pronounce-
speak Spanish.
can't even.
that's not Spanish, dude.
You ate the
Won't even
entire
attempt it.
wheel of cheese?
That's what you
How
call
much cheese
shit.
do you have?
That's what you call shit in a boat
Shit in a
Shit
boat.
in a boat.
in Swedish. Shit in a boat.
Shit in a boat.
That's your second strike.
Yeah. You want to keep going the way you're going, buddy?
I mean, you're not doing too well.
Hellblade came out for Xbox One.
I actually think that I'm doing pretty good.
He's like, I'm proud. Wipe it
I'm
off. You said Hellblade?
Hellblade came out, sold 50,000 and its first week, and the developers are donating half of it to charity.
That
Good
is
for them.
sick.
Good for
That
them.
is a
I
good
think it was
call.
because they made so much money for the PC version.
Yep.
Have you guys heard of that game, Hellblade?
no.
That's a game that I need to
Setsuna
pick up on
Sacrifice.
PS4 too as
Crazy.
well.
It's
Dude.
amazing. It looks awesome. It's on the fridge.
I need to pick it up on PS4. It's one of the games on my list.
I would love to play through that because I'll tell you, the first time I played it, you have to have headphones on. That's the best way to play
To
it.
really experience it.
The whispering from the woman and the voices and everything that's
She's got
happening,
schizophrenia, and it's just fucking.
Oh,
like,
man.
amazing.
it's unreal.
Oh shit.
But it kind of
Huh.
is set back like in the new God of War type era. It
Yeah,
seems.
it's very kind of.
but it's fucking awesome. You should definitely
Nordic
check that out.
kind of. What's the word? Viking.
Yeah, it has like
You
a
know,
Celtic
yeah, your
and
shit,
Nordic
yeah.
theme to it. It's like a
Your whole
mix
deal.
between.
He's a resident
So,
Viking.
so take God of War 4, who's a guy from a different mythology going into Norse mythology. That's kind of what Hellblade does. It takes someone who is Celtic based and throws them into a Norse mythology based game.
So basically, we're just hitting all of it, all the demographics.
I haven't even heard that one.
Yeah.
It's really cool. It's still a game that I need to pick up myself, but
Just to let you guys know, and this is literally just in Xbox 2 is in the works right now.
What?
Huh.
You gotta be shitting.
That means PS4 is gonna react.
Yeah.
Well, they've already been talking about PS5,
Yeah.
as
and
early as
it will not
2020.
be announced in 2018, but it's just been
It'll probably be 19.
Good thing
Yeah.
I didn't pull the trigger to get that
semi-confirmed about
PS4 Pro,
Xbox
huh?
2.
I
How old's
think
the PS4 6 years old.
I
Yeah,
think
it's not that old.
E3 of 2019 they will announce the PS5.
Yeah, 4.5 years old.
Oh, so it's time for new systems.
5 or
They
6
always
years
do
Came
old.
in
that.
Yeah.
They
November
always do that.
2013. So 14. Yes.
Um,
I'm
also,
that guy right now.
if you guys would like to
I'm
rage
just gonna
just a
look at
little
my-
bit more,
Look at the thing.
if you want to rage just a little bit more, there is another blockbuster coming to PS4 called Dog of War.
Dog of War.
Yeah,
I'd rather just a blockbuster be going to PS4.
I don't know.
Isn't it like a blockbuster in the sense that like I'm gonna be able to get it from Blockbuster?
It just
Video?
No.
says blockbuster. You fuck,
It means
I don't
it's an
know.
irrelevant store that sells
Yeah.
things you don't
Right.
need.
They
So
still don't
someone's
carry
just-
Dude, I
Blu-ray.
remember in the 90s those things were the shit.
Movie gallery and Blockbuster were the place to go, man. Yeah.
Dude, I remember when I played Stuntman.
But they were
I
so
got my copy from fucking Blockbuster for
Yeah,
the
man.
first
I used
time.
to rent my PS2 from Blockbuster before I bought it, and I used to get that, Gauntlet, Dark Legacy, and Twisted
Gauntlet.
Black.
I used to try to sneak
Yeah.
into the naughty section.
In the
Oh, dude, you just if you peer in a little bit, you could see like the.
So
there
you
was
used
like
to
a
rent like
there was like a cardboard cutout. It was like a
Yeah.
human size.
Yeah, you see
cardboard
like this
cutout.
this chick with like these tits, and
I'd
the
be
guy in the
there.
corner is always just fucking wanking. it.
Yeah, I need to be in there. I need to be where that is.
Frank's in the porn section again.
Hey, Frank, get out of there!
Flap, flap, fap, fap.
No, we told you to stop doing that.
Oh my god, that's fucked.
But what middle-aged dad would walk into that? You know?
Every middle-aged dad.
Well, there
That's,
is.
yeah. I mean, you're not middle aged yet, but you will
Hello.
be.
Yeah. I feel middle aged.
Yeah. So I was just reading down through something, and I'm excited that you ever heard of Vanquish? I told you about it before. Vanquish. It's this super fast paced shooter game.
Yeah.
It's going to be free to play for Xbox.
Wait,
and
wasn't it?
I'm
Wait,
super
that's
excited
not-
about that.
I don't think that's the
Vanquish.
game I'm thinking of.
Probably not.
It's not the one that you showed me, or maybe that's Extinction or something. I don't know.
Oh no! I showed you Extinction the other day.
yeah, that was.
I would-
awful. That
I would
was
like-
garbage.
You don't
Sorry.
think that's good?
I think it looks fine.
I think it looks it has
I wanna-
potential.
I think it looks
Are you
like
gonna
It's
a,
a
get
lot
it?
like Player Dawn.
If you
Oh,
get it, tell
was
me about it.
Dawn. Was it
it
Player
looks like a
Dawn?
great game by like 2009 standards, but other than that,
I mean, if it's
Players of
free,
something,
then
Something Dawn.
I mean, Vanquish was a good game. That was a PS3 game,
okay.
and it's actually really good. I enjoyed it. I played it all the way through.
Has
and I had a lot
anyone
of fun.
heard what the PS Plus games for May are going to be?
I have no idea, but I mean, I can find
Let's
out.
look it up.
well, we
I'm
know
curious.
what the Xbox ones are.
I just
Garbage.
The
said it.
big one, no, the big one's like Metal Gear Solid 5,
Oh wow.
but I'm pretty sure that was like.
That was already a PS4 one.
Yeah, I know.
I mean, I'll still take it for
Yeah.
free on my Xbox because
I mean,
shit.
I for the most part enjoyed Metal Gear Solid 5. I didn't care
Oh,
so much
that
for
was
the
for-
micromanagement.
Wait, was that
Part.
for PS4?
Yes.
Okay, so a month after that, Xbox decided they will do Metal Gear Solid 5 for free.
Yeah.
So, what the fuck,
Well,
Xbox?
fuck.
Welcome to the conversation
Well,
we talked about
no,
that 30
Yeah,
seconds
that's
ago.
just slapping your dick on the
No,
table.
for like Xbox.
And that was.
I didn't think you mentioned Xbox. I thought you mentioned PS4.
No, Metal Gear Solid 5 is coming. That came out for PS4 in October.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But now Xbox is doing it next month.
Xbox
And it
is
just
like,
seems-
oh well, I guess
They're
PS4
always
did
behind.
it, so now I guess we ought to do it.
I might
Xbox
go to
We're
PC.
definitely
getting
not
with the times.
PlayStation fans.
Dude, every once in a
PC.
while, it's sometimes the better. I have like 300 games for PC that I probably should
My
play.
Steam
I know.
library is
It's-
riddled with things I
Yeah.
haven't played.
Yeah.
Oh man, Brawlhalla.
I
Yeah,
own.
bro,
I am
bro.
bread.
Did you do you ever get into Humble Bundle? Because
I-
I'll tell you what, for the price, the $12 a month price,
Yeah.
it's a great fucking deal.
Really?
I loved it before
You
it
get-
turned into the monthly loot crate thing.
Well, you can
Great
do one or
shit.
the other. I mean, you can
Like,
choose.
there's such but there's such like an obvious
It's
like
like
push,
gambling.
to get you to
There
do the
is.
monthly one. That like by contrast, it's like why even bother getting the other one.
Which all
Because
the
it's like, oh, Borderlands 2 again.
right.
Can't tell
It
it.
is
Tell
true.
you how many
Everyone and
games
their
I bought
mother
that
has
one.
copied
Dude, I got like
Borderlands 2.
18 copies of
Almost as many as
Borderlands
I-
2 right now.
As many as
Yeah.
the time I bought Skyrim.
Yeah. I mean that's
I have 4
100,000
copies of Skyrim.
Yeah.
you have
whatever.
all 4 copies.
Why not?
No, you-
Can't wait
you need
till
a fifth one.
Skyrim
You
comes
need
out
one
for
more.
Labo.
Have you played it?
I'll
on...
get it for the VR when I have a VR. I'll get it for the Switch when I have a Switch. Whatever.
I'll get it for VR if you want to try it. It's very cool.
I'm not gonna say no to that.
Dude, it really it's an amazing.
I
It's an
believe
experience.
we
it's
may
awesome.
we may have time to. Set
It's
that
kind
all
of
up.
sickening, to be honest.
644.
I would like that. Yeah.
And like
We can do
dizzy.
that.
Do
The
you
game
just
makes
want
me
to? You just
fucking
want to?
sick.
You just want to
Yeah,
be in there
like,
forever.
Literally.
Like,
Well, no, like it makes
In the
you
best
sick,
way.
like motion.
Not
sickness
everybody.
does.
Not everybody.
I
Not
suppose.
everyone,
He can
but
spend. Tony can spend a relatively long amount of time in it.
Dude,
and
fucks
and be
Because I'm
somewhat
pretty
okay.
stupid. So
Huh?
I said because I'm too stupid to feel pain.
Yeah. So when I'm in it, I get like 5 to 10 minutes, and I'm like, I'm gonna fucking throw up everywhere.
Yeah.
So it
Right,
just really,
that's the
it just
same
really
way that I am.
depends.
And
on the
do you
person.
know why that happens? It's like the opposite of like motion sickness, because your mind thinks you're moving, but the rest of the body of your body
Doesn't,
parts
right,
tell you that
right.
you're not moving, and so it causes like a big conflict in like
your
in
mind's like,
brain.
bro, you're moving, and you're like, no, I'm
Like,
not.
all right, let's go. Let's do
I
this.
tried to have a
so-
really nice pep talk with my legs before I start playing, and it helps. It gives me an extra 10 minutes.
So that's
Have
why
you-
you
your
got the
legs?
VRs with the treadmills.
Yeah, the VR's with the diaper
Probably
treadmill.
Oh,
helps. That would
Do I
probably
look
help.
like I can handle a treadmill, Lance?
Yeah,
I'm just saying.
No, man.
I won't.
You know, I think that's actually a pretty cool concept, and I
Have you
would
seen
do
the-
that.
I've
Have you
seen
seen
those.
the
I would
full-size
do that.
track pads?
They're derpy.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're
all it
derpy,
is,
but
all it is.
if they came out with a more refined way to do it,
It's
I'd be
the
down.
alpha stage for sure.
All it is
Yeah.
a big old fucking like
Bubble.
bowl. It's like a half circle bowl that you're standing inside of, and you're strapped into like this little ring, and then you have those hospital shoes on your feet that are slippery,
Right.
and you just walk in one spot. But it's so slick that it
Is
allows
there
you to
like
feel.
an adult like VR version of like what's that? It's like a bouncer thing that you put babies in and like.
That's the.
No,
that's it.
what it is.
That's
That's the
exactly.
one.
That's the
It's a
one.
giant diaper and a bowl.
Nice.
That's it.
It's exactly
Yeah, you're strapped in,
You had
you're
me a
walking
diaper.
like in place,
Diaper
That's
play.
exactly what it is.
Excellent.
and you
Yeah.
can like walk side to side.
Diaper
but,
simulator. Bam.
and it's a very
$1 million
weird.
Game of the year 2020. Right
Yeah.
there.
I just want another poop in my soup. Number
Yeah.
2.
Or
I want
toast.
hand simulator
Yes,
too.
toast too.
So you simulate
Toast too.
the other hand.
You were playing toast for a while.
I am bread. Yeah. Oh
I am
Yeah, I
God,
am bread.
dude. The
Oh
fucking
my
bagel
God.
races were insane.
Bagel races.
Bagel
He,
races.
the thing about it is he
Don't
was
simulate.
considering streaming that game.
I did. And
Oh,
then I
you
streamed
did?
it for half an hour, and then I
And
got
he's like,
so
"I can't do this."
unbelievably fucking angry at that game. I almost rage quit.
What was
Yeah.
that other game that you streamed for like a half an hour and got really angry
Oh,
about?
getting over it.
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
I've
oh
tried
my God.
getting. I have given over it. Oh.
That's all you need to say, though.
Oh, is that the one with
The hammer.
With the hammer. Oh,
Yeah.
And
man, I've gotten
I'm
so
lucky
far,
I
but
have a
you-
massive, like, mouse pad. It would not work.
I gotta tell you,
But-
I beat in one setting. I tried to speed run Super Meat Boy, and by the end
You
of that
did
stream,
so good for
I
so long.
just fucking throwing my controller. Like,
Did you ever
holy
beat that
shit.
last one,
I
or did you
did.
give up?
I beat the game.
Was
Took
it-
me
was it
5
more-
hours and like 32 minutes?
Was it more than Eric's time?
10 minutes longer than Eric.
Oh fuck, dude! I'm sorry to
that's
hear
for sure.
that.
Yeah, but
Damn.
CP Sketch played it for like 14 hours, and he couldn't even get past like the second to last level.
Wow.
Like, and he just gave up. He never
Hey,
played it again.
I imagine just.
I just played Binding
What do you,
of
what do you,
Isaac.
yeah, I was gonna say that. What's
I-
the
yeah,
same
I
as
have that.
Binding of
It's
Isaac?
the same creator of Meat Boy.
Oh,
we
you
were
guys-
saying.
Oh, I
Binding
love
of
it.
Isaac.
Never
Love-
played it.
Oh man, that
Wow.
game.
I own
wrong?
it.
You honestly,
It's a dollar.
like,
There's a lot. There's
know-
a lot wrong
It's
with
one of
me.
the best games I've ever played.
yeah,
Really?
I
Yeah,
got it.
sure.
I think it was a PS Plus game or something.
Yeah, it was a free game, and then it's on the Switch, and it's.
Yeah.
I think it's the mobile version now.
Yep.
There's.
It's
Oh,
insane.
man.
It's insane.
The
It's
And
So
it's
so
honestly
good.
when
I'll tell you a
I
good-
first downloaded it, I first started playing. I
I own it
wasn't
for
really
PS4.
sure what to think of it, and I thought it was very repetitive for the 5-10 minutes that I played of it.
Because you're bad.
And then I kind of went back.
Hey, at least
Because you're bad at first.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're just like, oh, this is all the game is, and then it just explodes.
Oh,
There's
you gotta-
so many items. There's
You gotta unlock the
hundreds.
items. You gotta unlock those
I don't
items,
think I'm
man.
like.
the
I mean,
playthrough.
I played it for like another like 4 or 5 hours. And
I have
when
36 mom
streamed it.
kills on my PS4 by
It's
itself.
fucking crazy.
So
dude. You gotta play it.
I'll tell you what ruins that game.
Mega
though.
Satan is the biggest boss, though.
a lightning striking your telephone pole and destroying your PS4.
Oh yeah, that happened to you.
That
didn't it?
happened to me. And it ruined,
Oh, man, really?
Your life is sounds so sad.
Dude, he gets shovel fucked before he comes, and then he has a lightning strike his PlayStation.
Everybody but gets some. It's better
So
than-
that's the part with the shovel that you left out is that he actually got fucked with it.
you know, better sex than you're gonna find in
Isn't
K-Park.
that the name of a Cannibal Corpse song? Shovel fucked before I come.
Close enough.
Yeah.
But you know,
I
but
almost lost that. I was drinking.
I did get my PS4 back. Got it refurbished, fixed. But I lost my whole
Binding of
playthrough of Binding of Isaac. So that kind of
That sucks.
You know,
sucked more than lose
If
my
you have
PS4 to
PlayStation
Lightning
Plus,
Strike.
they save it on the cloud.
Well,
This podcast is not brought
He's
to you
just
by
like-
Sony PlayStation.
But it
well,
could be.
I
But it
love
could
it
be.
because he's just like,
Call
well,
us,
then fuck
please.
me then.
Let's take a moment of silence for Lance's old PS4.
Okay.
Okay,
bad.
you
Yep.
ruined
That's a
it,
bummer, man.
Kelly.
oh well.
Yeah, you're going all soprano.
You say
over
that's
there.
Bomberman?
No, that's a bummer, man.
Oh, okay. But hey,
No
what about-
Bomberman is going to be Bomberman
what about
after
that
the original
Bomberman?
Bomberman.
But you guys really never played Binding of Isaac? None
no,
of you
dude, I
guys?
downloaded it.
You
I
have.
didn't play it.
Yeah.
I moved
Okay,
on.
thank you. At least someone's got it.
Yeah.
I tried to value my life.
It's
you know,
like
I
Zelda-
have,
it's-
I have one mom kill.
what
But
the fuck is a
Oh, yeah.
mom kill?
So, okay.
This-
You go through dungeons. Here. I'll set the stage. So, Isaac is a boy whose mother is a religious
London, 1962.
fanatic.
Exactly.
Yeah.
She's a religious fanatic, and she believes that the God is talking to her
Sounds
and
like
telling
someone
her
that I know.
to kill Isaac in the name of God.
her son.
Her son Isaac. And
Sounds like my boss at work.
escapes into the basement.
That's what I was saying. It sounds like someone that I know.
And there's multiple levels of the basement,
Joseph C.
and at the very end you kill
Accurate.
mom. But that's not the end. There's always more. After
Okay.
that.
Each time you play is procedurally generated. It seems.
Yeah.
I've never gotten a map that was the same.
It's never the same.
That's
The
very
The
cool.
maps,
That
the
is very
items,
cool.
they will never spawn the same.
Yep.
You'll never play the same game twice.
It's kind of like a top-down, kind of like
It's
if
pa-
you're playing the first Zelda game.
Link,
in the
yeah,
dungeons,
Link to the Past.
Is it kind of a side scroller or
Yeah,
no?
it's kind of like a top-down, and you go to like different rooms and collect different items and.
And if-
So,
yeah,
think
those-
of Link to
those
the Past
power-ups-
boss fights,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
a game.
Those
And-
power-ups can either make you OP, it can hinder you.
Yeah.
You
don't know.
You can even have you can
Sometimes.
have an amazing run, or you can have
A
a
shit.
really
run.
absolute
You die in
garbage.
the
run.
second
You just
fucking
get
dungeon.
fucked over.
You die in the next room.
But
you know?
the thing is, each time you beat the boss, you go down to the next level, and there's what 7?
Like,
I-
yeah,
There's up to 7, and then
Yeah.
it goes more.
Yeah,
when
you
you go to after game stuff, so you can
Oh,
go to
yeah.
heaven and hell. There's like mega hell. There's
The
like
thing is,
Laos.
you
something.
die,
Oh,
Laos.
that's so
you die, you gotta start
Seoul.
all over again.
Seoul.
But it's different. The whole thing's different.
Every time.
So
I will
Never know what
download
you're
it
gonna
and try
get.
it.
yeah,
How's that?
Definitely.
Yeah,
Recommend
I'd
it.
definitely try it.
It's awesome. I've been playing it since I was like 17, 16, so it's been
dude,
like 9 years.
it's so
It's been a
great
little
because
while.
it's so fucking
Yeah.
weird and dark. It's
Gross, but awesome.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's disgusting.
that's the
Great.
only game I had when I lived out in Jackman, and that's the nearest
Oh
Walmart
my
was an hour
goodness, I'm
40
so
minutes
sorry
away,
to
man.
hear that you live
Hey,
in Jackman.
Jackman, Maine.
Hey, hey,
I don't even know how you did that. It
the only
still
town out there
boggles my
worse than
mind.
Bingham.
it was
Caribou
great
was
for the
up
first
there,
3
too.
months because
How?
it was like camping, man. You go
Did you have a you had a
fishing
girlfriend out there,
outdoors.
didn't you?
I had nothing.
Oh, you were just looking to cut the cord.
Oh man, I just escaped, and then I thought escape was the answer, and
It's
no,
not.
no,
It's never
the
the answer.
isolation really got
Dude,
to me.
The median age in that,
yeah.
that town was 66, 66.
Dude, you ever
something.
live? You ever heard of a
Everyone's
place
like
called Caswell?
You can only rigorously
heard of
masturbate for so many.
Caswell's near Caribou, isn't it?
You know where Limestone is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Half hour northeast of Limestone.
Oh, that's
I lived there for a little
We're from
bit,
Caribou.
and then I immediately moved back to Bangor.
We-
Immediately.
We're from the
I
county.
couldn't.
I've lived in
Yeah,
Caribou
there.
for 20 years.
Oh my god.
Oh,
I don't
holy
even,
shit!
I can't even imagine living anywhere like
That's
those
19
places.
and a half.
The
years.
most
You won't-
northeastern city in the United States.
Yep.
Caribou, Maine.
oh yeah.
It's awful.
like
It's awful.
living in
There's-
Frenchville.
Yeah.
Literally the town before Canada.
We have an
French-
IBS up there, and I never
You got irritable
wish that.
bowel syndrome in
Everybody
Frenchville?
says that. No, we have a IBS for my work. We have one up there. That's one of our locations. But if they ever said, "Hey, you want to go up to Caribou and work?" I'd be like, "Hey, you want to hire a new fucking counter guy?"
No.
I quit. I'm out.
Hey, no.
Hey, actually, I am resigning today.
Funny you should
I
bring
quit.
that up.
I don't really understand a lot of these like northern Maine cities and these younger people that live in
If
these
you,
areas.
if
'Cause
the
they're just-
people
they're-
of
it's-
Northern Maine,
if you would just get out, you might be more
They
than
live
what
in a
you
bubble,
are.
man. They live in a bubble.
Most of the
and they don't
people from my
notice. They don't
school,
know.
most of the people from my school ended up getting pregnant and staying there. Now, some of them were successful and like actually got job or whatever.
but it didn't.
But a lot of them are just
You didn't even grow up like up there. I mean,
no.
that was
Just,
like what
just
Lincoln.
Lincoln. That was
Yeah.
it. It's
Yeah,
not
Lincoln's
up
not
there.
But
even-
then again, I mean, to me,
No, I
as
get
far
it.
as
That's
I'm
the South,
concerned,
man.
That's
I'm
like-
north of the wall.
Yeah, you are north of the wall.
the
Legit.
map
Yeah,
of Maine
yes.
in my head is Orono, Old Town, then Black, then Canada, and like that's basically all you need to know, man.
That's true, though. It is just black.
That always
got-
reminds me. That
And
always
then just
reminds
the
me
blackness.
of that Lion King meme. It's
Oh,
what's,
yeah.
what's the shadow? It's like,
That's Lewiston,
that's
Maine.
Lewiston.
son.
You don't go
never
there.
go to
there.
Lewiston,
No,
Maine.
Don't go there.
No.
Oh my god.
I
That's
mean,
so
you
funny.
can go there,
Dirty
but you
little-
don't come out the same.
No, those places are just fucking god awful, and I don't know why people do that to themselves.
And they're really backwards. It's
But
weird.
the thing is, though, like
Hillbillies,
Bangor is like Schrodinger City. It's like really fucking awful, but at the same time, it's like really like if you go to certain parts, it's like really classy and artsy and like kind of coming up, like all the 9,000 breweries in Bangor now,
Right.
and
Yep.
like Bangor
There are
Arts
a lot.
Exchange and like the Central Gallery and like all those places in
The Rock and
downtown
Art
Bangor.
Shop, stuff
Yeah.
like
Rock
that.
and Art
Yeah,
Shop.
all of these opening up, artistic places.
Okay, so a little kind of an aside from that. Before I learned that it was the Rock and Art Shop, I thought it was the Rockin' Art Shop.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's a fucking awesome art
Yeah,
shop.
the
Yo.
voice
It
sounds
just
awesome.
rocks.
You walk in and you get like
Rocks. And then you realize it's actually rocks.
It's literally just a rock.
It's just quartz and porcupine quills.
And you got some taxidermy in the back corner.
In a weird
Yeah.
like.
I love the porcupine
I can
quill.
go fucking buy that
bee.
ostrich
Yeah,
back there.
But do not touch the
Your
Yeah.
girlfriend loves rocks, and I didn't realize how much
She
she
does.
loves rocks. It's,
She really does. Yeah.
it's weird.
I
Yeah.
mean,
I mean, maybe it's
unique.
not.
What,
but I
like
mean-
crystals? Like crystal rock?
She
Like
loves
geo?
them.
Yeah.
No,
Loves
just
them.
like rocks in general, like
Geodes.
gemstones.
Yeah.
The
Like
geodes.
what I have in my ear, like this Labradorite. Like I have Labradorite.
She
plugs.
licks it.
She's got a Labrador.
That's how much she
No, I mean,
Do that. Like, knowing what I know about having gauge ears, like the fact that like just the thought of her licking that is fucking disgusting. And you know what I'm talking about.
oh, I do.
I don't
Considering
know.
I've had my ears stretched for years
Oh
and
my
years now.
God.
Better than your butthole. Anyway, do you want to close this out?
Just as gross.
I don't know, man. I think we can kind of keep this going on fucking.
I mean, if you want, I don't care.
licking buttholes.
Speaking of licking buttholes,
Okay, that's a weird segue, but go ahead.
actually, it has nothing to do with it. Did you know you look like Seth Rogen, or is that just me?
Oh my god, you're the fourth person. You're the fourth person to say that to me.
Today?
Just in the past week.
Okay. Well,
And somebody on the stream said I sound like Seth Rogen. I don't believe that, but
I mean, I kind of do.
We're gonna go back to
Okay.
the stream later.
Oh,
I need to get that. I
shit.
need to get that like
It's that rasp. Yeah,
When we-
yeah,
when we
yeah.
chest
When we
laugh.
post it on
Yeah.
WinterHouse Gaming, when we post it on the Facebook for WinterHouse Gaming, we'll go back to it and we'll listen
Oh,
real
man.
carefully.
Yeah.
And then we,
Just compare.
if
you
he
know?
has, if we have a laugh track of him, can you like take the laugh track out and put
And
him
like
and Seth
pitch
Rogen
it down.
side by side?
Yeah, I can
Okay.
do that. I can make that happen.
That's
Okay,
gonna be
I can
perfect.
give you a sample if you need.
I'm gonna
Yeah.
really do it right now.
All right, now that's a challenge for you.
Oh,
might
you
wanna
bastard.
Lower that like way down.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take that, stretch it. I'm gonna have to slow it down in time and pitch bend it. You
Yep.
know, quite a bit lower.
Yeah.
It's gonna be awesome.
Yeah. It's gonna be like the Matrix meets
But
Wanted.
I am gonna go find that. I'm gonna cut it out and I'm gonna fuck that shit up.
Are you talking about like a person? Because that's gross. In that case,
I don't
I'm
kink.
gonna find that shit. I'm gonna cut it out. I'm gonna fuck it.
I don't kink shame, man. I mean, to each his own, man.
Yeah.
No
Hey.
kink shaming here.
I mean, we
Do
don't
what you
pass
want.
judgment here at WinterHouse, but
No, we definitely do.
I mean, yeah, I can say we do. I mean, we're all into some pretty fucked up shit.
You want to close out?
Bye.
Oh wow.
Thank you guys for joining us. We appreciate it, Lance and Nick. Again, we want everybody to know that Pine State Con is coming up. We have a
The
Kickstarter.
first volume.
I don't know if we're going to redo the Kickstarter, but if we end up doing it, keep an eye out. I think there's only a couple $100 left that we need.
It's
on
like
there.
200.
Yep.
Please donate if you can. We're so
Yeah.
close, and we would like to
And
be
you
able to
get-
do this.
You get so much
There
awesome
are-
shit.
There is. There's
Incentives.
fucking, what, is the
Incentives.
tattoo gone already?
Yes.
Okay, so there was a tattoo.
I
That's
mean,
gone. I
no,
apologize.
it's still available. Go check it out.
But
You
if
might
you
win
like
it.
any sort of art, the guys on there that make the art
Yo,
for the
fuck art.
Kickstarter is unreal. It's beautiful stuff. It's one of a kind, and I think you would really enjoy it. Let me see if I can get this right without fucking it up. July 14th and 15th
At the Elks Lodge in Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine.
That's going to be the Pine State Con. And
Volume 1.
Volume 1.
Yeah, we're gonna have
actually, I
Paul
think that's
Warren.
Volume 2, and then
Yes,
3.
Volume 2.
Yeah. So
Or
Volume
Volume
3
2,
is...
November 10th and 11th.
That's going to be in Bangor.
Yeah, it's gonna be in Bangor.
At the
Spectacular Event Center.
Event Center. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
there
and
we
we're
go.
gonna have Harry Getz.
Oh my
think his
God.
name, and
Hold on.
Kimmy
God, we suck.
something from Twin Peaks. They're from Twin Peaks though.
Yes.
So
Yes,
like
we
if
have
you
it from
watch
Twin
that
Peaks.
show and don't hate it,
Right.
um,
So we are going to be there. We're going to be doing some free play.
It's a
We're going to
tall
have we're going to be doing some interviews, playing some video games. We're going to be doing a whole bunch of shit.
yeah,
It's going to be a lot
More
of fun.
shit
I
than
think
we're
it's-
qualified
it's
to do,
$5,
actually.
$10 to get in.
$10 to, oh my god,
God, we suck. It's on
15
our fucking event
for one day I think, and then 20 for 2 days.
I think
Yes.
it's actually
So-
5 for a day.
I think it's 5 for a day and 15 for 2 days.
Hey, Will, if you're listening to this, I
Please
sincerely
correct us.
apologize, but we need
Because-
to be schooled.
We had too
Yes.
much sugar today.
Too much sugar. So it's going to be a lot of fun, and it's cheap.
I
It's
clearly
cheap.
have
That's all I can
severe
tell you.
memory
Yeah.
loss.
It's cheap fun.
Cheap fun.
Come dress
Cheap
up too.
trick.
People love cosplay.
The boys are back in town.
The boys have
right.
been in town.
The boys are gonna go to town.
Yeah.
No, actually, the boys already went to town.
Yes,
this morning.
that's right.
Yep.
That's
We also have a
Two
few
of the
other
three
events that are
boys.
happening this year for other cons. The Great Falls
Expo.
Expo, and then we're actually now doing an event
actually
with
it's
controller throwers
yes,
at
it's
PortCon.
a guest appearance.
We are
guest
going to be
appearance.
on stage
Not experience,
with
but
controller throwers.
appearance.
Talking
And
about God knows what.
who the hell knows what's going to happen there. They think it's going to be a great idea. I agree with them. I just think
We're just three
maybe-
morons,
Yeah.
so who knows
Yeah,
how
They're
it's going
letting
to go.
us out of our cage, and we're not gonna do just fine.
Dude, your references and puns are just right on par today.
Boom!
And I love it. Okay. All right. Well,
Finger
thank you very
guns
much,
and all.
guys.
I got the
Finger
dad
guns,
puns
Thank you, guys. I
today.
appreciate it.
Hey, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thanks, guys.
No problem.
See ya.
Anybody else want the last word here?
Bye.
Banana.